Chiefs. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Kansas City Chiefs. Greg Olsen with you. That's Harrison Butker, set to get things started. Off we go from Kansas City. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. First carry now for Kenneth Walker. He's going to be brought down up past the 45. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
First down. A gain of 12. First down, Seattle.
Once again, it's Walker. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. George Karlaftis there to make the play. From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down. Now Milroe. The reception for Rashid Shaheed.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Out to his right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but it's out of bounds, says the official, who was right there. Not the most accurate pass. It's incomplete, and it's second down. Off the play fake, here's Milroe. The ball comes out. Looked like one of the Seahawks was in there and did keep the ball with Seattle.
Well, fortunately for this quarterback, Mike, thanks to the alert play by one of his teammates, they're going to prevent this from being a turnover. It's just so hard as the quarterback. You're trying to keep your eyes downfield. You're trying to keep the plays alive. You have to feel the rush. You have to understand when that clock's going off. That ball either needs to come out or it certainly needs to be protected.
Now Milroe facing 3rd and long. He's going to take a shot down the field. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game. These are the situations where, as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted. But let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big 4th down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
Hey, 15. Yellow.
Then in motion is Brown. They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco.
So these might be the body blow runs. They're not big gains, they're nothing fancy, but they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game, where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
A dive and a catch. Incredible. Mahomes finding rights for the Kansas City first down.
City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Yellow. I don't need to.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
It's now 2nd and 19.
Yellow.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That's complete to Wright. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense.
Oh, got him again the 2nd time with a sack on this opening drive. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Harrison Butker on now for the field goal. Officially at even 50-yard attempt. And that's going to run out of speed. It comes up short. No good. And this will remain a scoreless game.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. What will the second quarter have in store? We'll be back in Kansas City after this. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 6. Milroe gonna hold on to this one.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Third and 2. Here we go. Out of the gun. It's Milroe. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Straight ahead, it's Walker. I don't think that was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
18 Cardinal.
Throwing is Milroe. Open man. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a first down.
The offense retains possession.
On the zone read, this is Milroe. He'll take this forward for about 5.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
2 minutes remain in a scoreless first half. We'll return to Arrowhead after this. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Go.
He'll decide to keep this once more.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Okay, ready?
The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Ready?
He'll try and get there on the ground. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come. 4th down is looming.
And a nice job there defensively on 3rd down, not overcommitting to their pass rush. Having a plan for this quarterback as a designed runner, they're able to stop him short of the 1st down.
They can still pick up a 1st down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Milrow. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's in. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, Seahawks.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback. They get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And he will not attempt to return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Yellow.
They put Kelsey in motion. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. That's hard. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big pickup there for the Chiefs. 54 yards.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
Mahomes on 1st down. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Kobe Bryant on the coverage.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. This one caught at the 4. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Kelsey. That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Mahomes now to throw again. To the goal line and in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, KC.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the 1st half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Harrison Butker to kick off.
Very little time remaining in this 1st half as this kick is away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchdown.
35-yard line.
Trap 60. Buffalo is striking.
On 1st and 10, it's Milrow. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Brian Cook. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the ties.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again. And what a way to close out the half, Mike. They essentially stole 3 points right before the break, and I think that's something they could build on at halftime and give them some positive momentum coming out for the second half.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard run.
Come on. Hit. Panther 60. Panther 60.
They'll throw on first down with Milroe. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Jason Myers to kick off.
3 points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
Hey, 57, 57. Yellow.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he'll wind his way to about the 38-yard line. Kobe Bryant there to bring him down. Second down, they need 7. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. And that's going to be intercepted by Terry Woolen. And the Seahawks are going to take over here at their own 22.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
He lets one go. Looking for Shaheed. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. 3rd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Milroe. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Milroe. Going for it all. That is brought in. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. What a play on 4th and long. 38 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot, and that's just a big-time play.
And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. That one gives him a first down.
That's just such a tough throw. I mean, that's all arm. Being able to get your body turned and throw back across your body. I mean, it's one thing if you're just throwing it a couple yards to a check down. But in this case, he's still willing and able to push the ball downfield. And there does come some danger when you throw back across. But in this case, it's a big completion.
From the gun, it's Milroe. Forced to his right. And he'll take it on in. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, Seattle. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Now the point after try from Myers. It's up and through. And the Seahawks are on top. It's 14-10.
Chiefs 10. Jason Myers to kick off.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Yellow. Eye on these two.
Play fake. Julian Love, the safety there, worked his way in and records the sack. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Patrick to throw. Try to set up the screen here with the checkup. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. 3rd and inches.
Brings up 3rd down.
15.
They go play action with Mahomes. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
He will have the conversion and more. And he will go all the way. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Kansas City. That is his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
Well, I love it, Mike. We're seeing so many teams nowadays as they approach midfield, even on their side of the 50, keeping their offense on the field on 4th down. And it's certainly a risk. It's certainly up there for debate, but in this case, big chance, big reward, and they come down with 6.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Come back, team. Come on. Hit. 19 wide.
On 1st down, it's Milroe. He lets one go. Looking for Shaheed. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
70 Rangers.
On 2nd down, here's Milroe. He's going to look downfield once again. And that is incomplete. They try to sneak a deep ball in there to wrap up the quarter. But time has expired, and the 3rd has come to an end.
On the set.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down.
Pass to the left. Hogan 19.
To the air, it's Milroe. And that is incomplete.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down. All 3 incompletions, and now it brings up 4th down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down.
70 Lions. Dragon 60. Go.
Throwing again, it's Milroe. Going up top. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the fourth. But they will turn it over on down.
Fight on these two. 57.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 33-yard line.
To throw is Mahomes. He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry.
Third and long for Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Now Mahomes. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked, and they turn it over on down.
All right, Mike, so in this situation, a defensive coordinator has two options. You can sit back and play the pass, or you can be aggressive and go after the quarterback. In this case, they chose the latter, and that's why they were able to force the turnover on downs.
He'll start this drive by keeping it himself. Oh, and the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble. But this is taken in by a teammate.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often. And when they do, you got to seize the moment.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. Now it's Milrow. Flush to his right, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end, and at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
The crowd at Arrowhead roaring. Here's third down.
Come back to you. 6, 20.
Out of the gun, it's Milrow. Open man is Shaheed. That's complete. And he's got another one. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, Seattle. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. Myers, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Here comes a return from the end zone. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Yellow.
They'll drop to throw. Pushed out to his left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Got a man over the middle. It's Worthy. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. They get 14 on that hookup. First down, KC.
First down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Throwing that, Mahomes. In the middle, he's got Kelsey. That'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That screen goes for 12, and that's a first down.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. And they stop it with 22 ticks left on the clock here in the fourth. Now on second and long. Throwing from, and the rush gets there. Down he goes. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts. The clock will stop with an even 20 seconds to go. Here's a big one. This third down.
43! 44!
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. To the left side in the hands of Rice. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up fourth down.
As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays, and the moment doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got a shot.
And that is incomplete. They had their chance. He took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.
Finding yourself down to your final timeout, this is the moment. This is the drive that you have to find a way to extend if you're going to claw yourself back into this game. But the defense comes up with a huge stop, and that will all but end this game.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. Finding room at the 35. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So it's a win here for the visiting Seahawks. They were the aggressors from the start, able to dictate the pace of play. And in the end, they come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.
Well, it is perhaps the best home field advantage in all of football, and certainly the loudest, as we welcome you to GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the defending Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs. Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And into a sea of red, we're underway in Kansas City. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They go play action. Now Mahomes. And this one is incomplete.
And that certainly could be a sign of things to come, because they're blitzing to start this ball game, and it works for them there as they force the incomplete pass.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Yellow.
Pacheco gets it up the gut. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That was a really nice run there to bring up 3rd and short. After the incompletion on 1st down, it's awfully nice to have a running back that you can hand it to and put you back in a good situation.
Throwing now is Mahomes. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I'm quite sure that they envisioned a much better start to this game when they practiced all week, but they failed on that 3rd down play. That brings up 4th down, and they'll probably have to punt it away.
Now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. So still a scoreless game in the 1st, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. First carry here for Ken Walker. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's George Karlaftis greeting him behind the line with a big stop.
Well, that's not an easy play for a defensive end, because most of his responsibility has him getting upfield and working, but how about his vision to see where the play was going, crashed down inside, and tackled him for a loss.
2nd and 13. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Torrey Horton, 35 yards. And the Seahawks are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Brown now to return it. And all deep in his own territory. He coughs up the football. And they bring this one back. It's a fumble recovery and a Seattle touchdown. Now Myers for the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead.
14, Chiefs, nothing. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. Picked up on Devin Witherspoon. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line.
I think this will want to ride very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
Good starting field position here for the Seahawks as they come up first and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. That's caught inside the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A gain of 37.
Defensive talk 101. Don't let the quarterback out of the pocket because when that happens, yeah, you may shrink the field with your defense, but it's so easy to lose someone on the backside. And he finds him and picks up a big gain.
Now he's going to step up and run. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
I haven't met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder if he wasn't a first-round pick. They want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the first down there, no hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he would have tried running through their entire defense if it meant reaching that marker.
Here's Walker. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard that time, second and goal.
If you're going to keep these guys out of the end zone, you've got to be able to commit to stopping the run, and that's a nice job there getting the safeties involved in run support.
Second and goal from inside the 5.
Ready? Ready?
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Zero hesitation that time. He just got it and put it out in the right flat. Unfortunately, incomplete.
Well, you know how hard these quarterbacks nowadays work on just getting the ball in their hands and making a quick decision and throwing the football. Didn't work out in this case.
So no gain on the play. And that will bring up an interesting decision here on 4th and goal. And if you're going to pass down here, you better get that in the end zone.
I agree with you totally. And as we both know, the field's already condensed. There's just not a lot of space. So you've got to create some by getting
end zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Elijah Arroyo from 3 yards out. And the Seahawks take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. The extra point now coming from Myers. It's good, and before you know it, it's 21-0.
Chiefs, nothing. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return.
And he returns this to the 22.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective. Doing so, understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Second quarter from Arrowhead. It's the Chiefs in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go. Mahomes now to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, based on what we've seen so far, I don't think you can even call this an off day anymore, partner, because this group we're watching, they are totally out of rhythm, trying to get their game plan up and running. That 0 on the scoreboard is glaring down at them with every incompletion.
Ariza is on to punt here as he gets this one away.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Seven Pirates. Back. Panther 60, 79 Broncos. Ready up.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And this is taken in at the 5. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. It's a big play there for Seattle. And even 40 yards.
And what great recognition between a receiver and his quarterback, because he's going to recognize the trouble, and then he has 2 options. Cut off the route and come back to help, or head straight down the field, and he chooses the latter, and it turns into a huge play.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. A great effort there. A 3-yard run.
Tom.
It's a venue in a city that's seen more NFL
What was
history
it?
than just about anyone else.
Yeah.
Welcome to Lambeau Field in the heart of Green Bay. Up next, it's our main event between the Baltimore Ravens and the Green Bay Packers.
About time. I've been doing all that ducking.
Tyler Loop is out and about ready to send
Huh?
this one away. And here we go from Lambeau.
Signed up. No need to what?
This will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first
Yeah, we
snap.
finna watch it. I mean, wife trying to watch movies, man. she, we found one, man. You be, you be TV time, man. Yeah, and I got here with y'all going up to laugh and everything. What's the last movie we done watch? I can't even remember. I seen that Crime 101. Did you watch that? Yeah, it was pretty good. Yeah. Uh, the what's the name? The Fire Stick. I watched that Dope movie, but I mean that's a kid movie. You ain't watched that show? It's called The Boys. Yeah, that must be straight. All right, bro. Had to tell Mike. Mike will tell you what I had to do. I told him who I got to get against the Packers and who I got to get against the Chiefs.
In this game.
Okay. See what I just did to your brother. You just seen what I did to your brother. You just seen what I did to your brother, right?
Ready, set.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Ready, slide blue. 33, yellow.
Love throwing to start us off. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. He's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about
Well,
timing.
you see, you
Get the
watch
ball
because
out
you
on
see,
time and on rhythm.
you learn.
These outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Claw, 10, blue striker. Down. Seal, black.
A motion the slot man right.
Ready,
Shotgun now for Love. This is complete. It's Matthew Golden. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down. Love out of the shotgun. Buys time, rolling right. He's keeping it. And there's that slide at the end, Brock. Good decision-making there as he picks up close to 8 on that run.
I tell you, don't make it like they used to.
yellow. Black ultra. Set.
Love from the gun. Chased out to his right. Oh, he's going for it again. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. Working quickly here.
Black chop.
First down.
Beetle blue.
First and 10
Bill
at the
Green.
30-yard
Cut.
line.
First down throw. Here's Love. Escapes the pocket. Has it down close. And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it 1st and goal. Offense up to the line fast.
That's right, what you think?
1st and goal at the
Watch out, 50 Fury.
Bet you don't go.
Looking inside the red zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Jordan Love, the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist, and you got to be an artist that can create when things break down, and that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Love's going to throw for 2.
Nigga, stop that play. I'm gonna steal that play. I'm gonna check your screen and I'm gonna steal that play.
But the success from their opening drive didn't carry over in
If you run it again,
And if anything,
run it
Parker,
again, I'm
really
stealing.
backfired because you gave them a chance to recoup a little momentum they lost. Getting beat down with that drive. Not only that, but if this offense answers touchdown for touchdown, they can actually now take the lead.
Yeah, you've been watching my screen, so you know what I'm running. And guess what? I'm here.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. This is Cox. That's Walker. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock. So unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big
They fear
shot
you,
and
LeBron.
instantly
They fear
set
you.
a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I
Fear you,
love that.
LeBron.
So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's 1st down. Lamar now from the gun.
He's just running
Passing in
everywhere.
the hands of Mark Andrews. And these plays
He's just
here,
running
they're gonna reach
everywhere.
that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
Gotcha.
Jackson, quick pass wide. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
So easy. Mikey even say your defense trash. Mikey even say your defense trash.
And Mark's going to keep this one. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. Give him a couple on the run, and it's now 2nd and goal.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Pistol snap to Jackson.
I can do that too.
Carries it in for the touchdown.
I used to not do that. I can do that too.
The Ravens tie
Except I
it
do
up
it
late in the
better.
1st. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown.
Kate, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with the brains and the processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down. He just put on a show.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens literally won up that opening touchdown drive, huh? As they take a 7-6 lead here. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15. Defense showing trips out wide as they get set for this
I
first
ain't
and
seen
10.
nobody play.
Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And after
You
burning a
played
couple
Mike,
early,
but
they're down to one to work with now.
you lost. I couldn't remember. Oh, okay. Okay.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. To the air with Love.
Slide.
Contact,
You keep on running.
good enough for a first. They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the first quarter. 7-6 is our score.
Let's see if they bout
We'll
that.
return to historic Lambeau Field.
Let's see if they bout that. Nah, don't worry about it. I'll take care of this. Don't worry about it.
Ready, set.
Time for our second quarter. It'll be Packer
Take care of
football
this.
to begin. They're looking
See
at
if they
first
bout
down
that.
here.
Black, 10, black.
Let's see if they bout that.
Ready, ready.
There's Love to throw. Lofts it deep right side.
Let's see if they bout
That
that.
deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away.
Bout
That's
this.
sent back to the line for second. Well, they
You ain't
connected
bout
on
that.
3 straight before that throw, Brock.
You ain't
Might not
bout
be
that.
perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't
Watch me.
expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still
Watch him.
Down he goes.
On the ball.
He goes to the hurry up here.
And 8 yard loss on the play. It's now third down.
Set.
Third and long. Here's Love.
Gotcha.
Defender is there. He knocks it away.
He ain't about that.
It's going to force fourth down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices.
What you gonna do now,
Keep
boy?
it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
What's going to do? Just punt it. Live to see another down. Live to see another drop.
On the double.
Fourth and forever coming up.
Here we go. Here we go. Yellow, 22. Smash. Drill, green.
Blocking nobody.
The play clock
What I'm
runs
talking
out, so
about.
this will be a delay. Man in motion wasn't set in time. Just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired.
All I know, we coming. So you better do something.
So the task gets tougher. They're setting up for fourth down.
Slide blue. Red, 38. Hut.
They are going for this. It's Love. They don't get the
Like I
catch
said.
they need there. Their hand was
Like I
forced,
said,
Brock.
he
They're
grabbed
trying
his
to go for
hand.
it, but they turn it over on downs.
Is he crying over there?
Not sure it
Is
matters
that-
whether you think you got the perfect play call in that situation. Hey, listen, going for it anywhere inside your own 20, the risk, it outweighs the reward fivefold, maybe tenfold.
Hill now from the gun.
Great job.
First guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Gonna lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Lamar out of the pistol.
Gotcha, buddy.
Brings it in. And in for the Baltimore touchdown.
That wasn't even a drag route.
Ravens grow the lead to 7. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. All right, so this solid first half continues from Brock. They're into the end zone to extend their advantage.
And I think if you're a head coach,
It looked like
you've
that was
got to be
like a
very
touchdown.
happy with the effort so far. You always preach about coming out strong, and they've been the ones dictating the tempo. As a result, they add to their lead.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 30
Nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Shot. Step. Here we go. Set.
Love now to throw. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And they catch
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, my boy. Like that.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
52. Set. 5. 97. 45. Right. Ready?
A second down throw here for Love. That's reeled in by Jada Reed. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down.
22 Vito. Field. Black. White. White. Claws red. Ready. Ready.
Love. Completed over the middle.
It's a nice thing. Slant master. Slant master.
Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a slant master.
At the 45-yard line.
Yellow. Red. Cycle.
Throwing again. Love. Brought in by his back. It's Jacobs. And he
Crazy, man. Crazy.
Closer. It's Indy Bronx. It's a gain of 5. 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd down.
So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. More from Lambeau after this. Here we go. 3rd and less than a yard.
Slide through. Down. Black Ultra. 6. Mega. Grill green. Set.
Loves to throw again. Throwing for the back of the end zone.
Sure.
Too far.
Sure.
Back of the end zone it goes. Incomplete. Great play defensively.
Don't listen to him, Jim. Don't listen to that man.
Exactly right. Active hands
He's-
and aggressive
don't listen
mindset.
to
As a
him.
DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
He's got it to his running back. And he can't get there, but what a game. Down to the goal line. He's pushed out just a couple yards short. One of their biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a 4th down gamble.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper. Shredding the slopes. Or douche.
And into the end
Bruh,
zone
it
he
ain't
goes.
no way.
Touchdown, Green Bay.
He open like
The
that.
Packers
No
have a
way
chance
he
to
open
tie
like
before
that.
halftime.
No way.
Christian Watson with the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Oh, he got bumped. That's what it is. If they would just switch it, that'd be all right.
The end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
And he still
Game,
did.
they
Oh
turn
my
to the run,
God.
and it rewards them with 2. We're all tied up. No dice the first time they tried it, but this time, Brock, the 2-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence from this spot. And who knows, maybe we'll have a 2-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Out of the gun, a give to Hill. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
From the gun, Jackson.
Bruh.
Packers are all over it. He goes down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
When we think about safeties, I mean, it's just right in the name, right? The safety is the last line of protection in the passing game. We don't think of them as blitzers. But, Kate, let me tell you, for a safety blitz to get home, they got to be great disguisers. They can't show that blitz early. That safety didn't, and the quarterback took the brunt of the contact.
Jackson now on 3rd. Full extension, and he
Like
brings
that.
it in. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. First down, here's Lamar. Got a man downfield, it's Bateman. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's going to be Baltimore first. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. From the red zone on first. On the move, headed right. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Lamar throwing again. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. Now that right there, that is rising to the occasion in the red zone, partner. Could have saved 3 points there.
He bumped it. That's what he did.
With that
Should have been a flag.
These defenders, they're willing to bend and bend. These offenses are so good in this league, and they know how critical the red zone is. And when you get an interception like that, you just break. You break the will of that offense and the confidence, and those are big time. You're right. Put some points on the board for that defense with that effort.
And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. Pass was thrown for Christian Watson. So it's 2nd down coming up. Got the one-on-one they wanted, Brock, on that slant, but just not enough to get the completion.
Yeah, you got to create separation. We all love the slant route. It could be super effective, but you got to beat press. You got to beat jam. You got to beat off man, and you got to create separation so there's not that bang-bang impact to knock the ball loose like that.
Lasers this one deep down the middle. He's got it deep downfield. And he will take this down near the opposing 35-yard line. Now with the clock just about to strike 0, we get a timeout. 1 second to go in our half.
Yeah. Wow. Babe, what that say up there? Say it loud. Field goal. Oh,
to attempt this Packers field goal. He's got to drive this
I know he was kicking the
yards down the middle. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there.
Oh, he kicking field goals. That's what that said. I ain't never seen that on there before. That was smart. Now he playing smart.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Here's Western on the return. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
Well, take the field goal. No, I know he respect my mom. Respect my mom. He respect me.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson.
Oh.
Caught by the open man. And they're going to have it all the way down near the 25.
You know, Kit, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By getting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And that's
Throwing now on first down. It's Jackson. This one's to Andrews outright. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
jump right over you.
Take the lead right away in
Can't
half
tackle.
number 2.
Can't strip it.
Mark Andrews with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the
Just
game.
click off next time. Just click it off next time. Let the
The
computer
play
do
really
it.
had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With the route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that
Nah,
drive
he ain't
off
scoring
and
no more.
celebrate with your homeboys.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens take a 4-point lead. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away.
You score again. You ain't scoring again, bro.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Score again. I'm gonna say you nice. But you ain't scoring again, bro.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Love out of the shotgun.
Yeah, you gotta stop that.
And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Love from the gun. Back to Walt, this is caught. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it'll give the Packers the first. Working quickly here.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Ready?
Thrown on first down. Love.
Hey, boy. You just throwing it. You just snapping and throwing it, ain't it?
Offense in the hurry up here.
Yeah, I see. I see. Snapping and throwing.
It's Love. It's cut right side by Watson. And he's going to be brought down at the
'Cause I thought you got tired of throwing that drag. I thought you were gonna throw something else.
Throwing his Love on 3rd. And it's incomplete.
Can you catch him? Can you catch him? Can you catch him?
Knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7.
45, white. Drill green. Ready?
He's back to throw.
Knew everybody in the arena knew where that was going. Knew where that was going. That was the wrong side.
You know, I can still hear the call all the way up in the booth. Okie.
That was
That's
the
what
wrong
whole
side.
defense screams after an interception.
Do it.
And you see everybody getting involved. That nearly
Sure.
went for a house
Sure.
call. Just an incredible effort by
Sure.
that offense to run it down. But even with that, they will take that Okie any day. What a huge hit in return for that defense.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Back to throw. Here's Jackson. Catch made underneath by back. And this one does not go far.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve. Some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Cover 2. It's cover 2. It's where you're gonna be wide open. That safety ain't coming down.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
I
Thought he had a touchdown there. 4th down coming up. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that first down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
You don't kick field goals.
The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7. Back to throw it. And that is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Mark
Hey, you okay
Andrews
over
with the
there?
touchdown. His 3rd through the air this
Feel
game.
like I hear some tears
When
falling.
you reach the status that he has around the league,
Some
Brock,
tears
well, we
falling
all
somewhere
at this
over
point
there.
expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Where's Stan?
I think the best thing I can say about
see
this
what
dude
you're
is he
saying.
makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
All set up.
Oh.
Here's Luke to kick it away. Fields this one at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's go. Red, yellow.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. No place
Look
to go.
confused.
Take him down.
Defense got him confused. He confused.
Watch out, 50 Fury.
At the 12-yard line.
He confused.
Check, hut.
Play fake. It's low.
Hey.
He goes down.
On the ball. On the ball. 5-6.
3rd down.
Hey, bro, you good?
We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's Packers football, and they know what they need to do. Trailing
You good
here in
over
the
there,
4.
bro? I see. You ain't gotta tell me, brother.
Defense nearing a stop. Need to hold once more here on 3rd down.
Let's go now. Smash. Red. Hut, hut.
3rd and long for him here.
Well, we'll punt that, my boy. Well, we'll punt that, my boy. Ain't nothing good gonna happen with this.
Somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second. And incompletion is still pretty good, too.
Here we go. Hut, hut.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. They had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Hey, bro.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. And
For what?
some quarterbacks, Brock, here are going to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock him backwards.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And that brings up 3rd and goal.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you.
Here we go. This right here gonna mess him up right here. Watch this.
Even some of the shortest
Watch this.
passes
Bet I
in the
score.
game plan.
Bet I score right here. June, watch this. I bet I score right here. You see it, June. You see it. Watch this.
Jackson has it, 3rd and goal. Forced out to his right. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
Yep.
And they're really trying to pile it on here. The offense staying out there on 4th and goal.
Hey. Middle.
Fourth down, pass coming. Getting out to his left.
Certainly looking for that nail in the coffin, the knockout punch, a touchdown, and 3-possession lead that could put this one out of reach. It's a luxury they could afford to take in that spot. Built themselves up a little buffer here, Kate. It's never over until it's over.
Here we go. Foot claws red. Needle blue. Ready?
Love now on 1st and 10. Ravens get
Hey, buddy.
moving quickly, trying to get set again. The Packers take their first time out. They still have 2 to work with in this
Do
final
that
quarter.
thing. Say that little thing. Tell him.
Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack.
Let's go now.
And they send a man in motion. Shotgun now for Love. Look at that power, deep left side. They connect on the deep shot. And he's out of bounds. But what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be out of bounds after it looks like about a yard there. 2nd down coming up.
There's no negatives ever on the grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Going for his back, but it's incomplete. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Blue, black. Yellow, 22. Green jack. Check, smash. Spike, white, ready.
Air it out on 3rd. And he will have them a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers now within 1 score in the 4th. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
Nothing doing on that 2-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion. Going for it yet again, and once again, they don't have the right call to make it in for 2, so their struggles continue.
Yeah, they've kept them on the field without hesitation all game long. This offense knows what they're doing. The problem is the defense knows even more.
Here's Wester on the return. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Blitz coming, Lamar. Connecting on the slant. He gets loose down the right side. Zay Flowers. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens make it a 2-possession game here in the 4th. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. Well, Brock, it speaks to the constant threats that these slant routes pose, that we aren't all too surprised when one of them breaks for something much bigger than its design, right? And it ends just like it did in a touchdown.
Yeah, Kate, that's exactly right. And the great quarterback coaches, they demand of their QBs to put it right on the money. Because when you hit that exact spot, when you don't slow your receiver down and he can catch and run, especially with the elite athletes at that position in this league, big plays follow.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Trying to throw this from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. He can run it. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. It's crunch time now, baby. 2-score game, just 2 timeouts, plus, of course, that 2-minute warning. He beams one deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers now within 1 score in the 4th.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
That one splits the uprights. And the Packers trim the deficit down to 5. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Here's Wester on the return. Coverage team gets him down to the 26-yard line.
Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's 1st and 10. Pistol snap to Jackson. The left side caught by Andrews. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Ravens with a 5-point lead. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First down. Here's Lamar. He's got a man left. Still has some space inside the 35. And this gets the whole way down to the 11-yard line.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Flying down the middle of Henry. And they sent it straight ahead, but the punt stops him after a gain of 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Running once more with Henry. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Designed run. Jackson keeping it. Shut down after a gain of about a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down. Timeout taken by the Packers. Their 3rd and final one. That's all they had. So the offense free to start running the clock down now.
A 23-yard attempt.
Cracking for it, and it's good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a 1-score ball game.
Kate, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the 4th quarter when it really matters.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 33. Yep, Fury. Yep, Beetle Blue. Ready.
Back to throw. And he got the first. Clock stops at 23 seconds to play. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
52. White. Ready.
Setting up to pass. Trying to push deep downfield. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Ravens make the play that should win them this game.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. Throw left side, complete. And he gets this down near the 30. So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game.
I'm toying with you.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First down, Ravens.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Chased out to his right. Now here he goes. Oh no, the ball is loose. Packers pick it up. And we get a turnover on our game's final play, Brock, as with that, our time has run out. So the Ravens will fly home with the win. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Green Bay. It's the venue that's had plenty of success, come through it since the mid-2010s, as well as a few Lombardi trophies. It's GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Seattle Seahawks and the Kansas City Chiefs. Here's Jason Myers to get this one going. And we're off from Arrowhead. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to... The first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap. It's a give to Hunt. Fights his way through a tackle. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. Working quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Quarterback of his renounce, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kobe Bryant has it. And the Seahawks force the turnover on the first series of this game. Well, we all know everybody wants to avoid an opening drive 3-and-out, partner, but given how that one just went, an opening drive punt probably doesn't seem too bad right now.
No, I think everybody on that sideline would co-sign, especially the quarterback. And you also now give life to this defense and their offense that runs on the field.
Got ready.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Here we go. Ready.
Off the play fake. Milrow. Buying some time right. Rolling and takes it deep. His first throw is an interception. And the Chiefs will take it back to their own 30 before they're stopped. And that is where they're going to take over after the interception. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now. Offense up to the line fast. Working inside the red zone. To the sideline and brought in by Worthy. And he'll head out of bounds after a short game.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. We felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Second and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone. Back to the air. Mahomes. Right back to Worthy. And there's a big hit right after that catch. So the play limited to maybe just a couple yards.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. And he hauls that one in. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs parlay the interception into points. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Escapes the pocket. And he won't get away. They bring him down. The sack prevents them from adding another 2 more to that lead. Could have been 7 if they tried the point after, but instead, they only call on him to boot this away. He fields it from the 8. Trucks a defender. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Downfield, it finds Shaheed. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks get 6 points for themselves.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
That one right down the middle, and they'll take the lead. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to it. First call here coming from the shotgun. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Escapes out to the left. He's on the run, deep down the middle. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Reek Woolen with the INT. And the Seahawks get the football back with great field position there at the 36. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Milrow from the gun. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Called in by Ola on the right side. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusting tight end.
He finds him right side. That's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks have already grown up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. Great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Now to handle the kickoff. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. He's loaded another one up. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that first down throw. Swatted away by the defense.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. It's his running back. It's a small gain up to the 38. Julian Love bringing that one to an end. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They have it 3rd and 7. To the air on 3rd and long. That's incomplete left side.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Hey, 43, 40.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. This one's to Rice out on the right side. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. And goes to the hurry up here.
And a Kansas City Chiefs.
Attack!
First down throw, Mahomes. Connects on the crosser. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Again, Mahomes to throw. On the move, headed right. The Chiefs can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Patrick Mahomes, the touchdown. Andy Reid sending in that call quick. They are going for 2. Mahomes throwing for 2. Forced out to his right. And now down he goes. He's sacked, and they're unable to tie this game. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just inside the 25. That'll get everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 60 bucks. Buffalo. Cowboy 80. Ready, ready?
Shotgun now for Milrow. And no place for him to go. The Chiefs take him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
On the play. It's 2nd down.
Let's go, let's go. Hey.
Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Cross 60, cross 60. 79 Broncos. 19 Lions. Go, Reed, go.
From the gun, Milrow. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Viking 18. Dragon 60. 7 Pirates. Mustang 19.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. And the Chiefs get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33. Here's Mahomes now. Short pass brought in. And no touchdown here. Just needed a few more, but this one goes out at the 3. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. From the red zone on 1st. Thinking touchdown here, but they cannot connect. So that's going to send them back to the line for 2nd and goal.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone, and defensively, if you can force incompletions...
And he hauls that one in. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs parlay the interception into points. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short...
And he won't get away. They bring him down. The sack prevents them from adding another 2 more to that lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. Stick around. More from Arrowhead on the other side. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
60 Bison. 60 Bobcats. 60.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. And they're going to have it all the way down near the 25.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
It's Walker on the option. And his charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, an inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
19 Lions.
Now it's Milrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Ready.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
19, go.
Working inside the red zone. He's got a man left. And he's brought down after a short gain. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Flush down out to his left. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. They'll air it out on 3rd. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take the lead just before halftime. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba with a touchdown. Myers to add the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Seahawks push their lead to 3. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
Their own 35-yard line.
Only 17 seconds left for them as they begin this drive.
43!
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. Oh, brother, it's another interception. That is Nick Emanwari. Oh, he loses it on the return. They could get this back. And they get on top of it. Wow, nearly 2 turnovers on the same play. But he'll stay with them after the interception.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is at a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
Here comes the final play of our first half.
Cowboy 80. Come on. Hey. Hawk 70. 70 Lions.
Looking to throw. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore. But he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Here we go. Steady.
Off the play fake, Milrow. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Kate, you know I love to say that the NFL game is a game of adjustments. You come out of halftime, and you know you've got to impact the quarterback. You got to get home, and it's exactly what they do on this opening drive.
Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack.
Ready. 60 Vikings. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Milrow looking to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
On 3rd down, Chiefs going with a nickel. Milrow from the gun. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. So he goes down. And their fourth sack of the game, Brock, brings up fourth down.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
This offense is not leaving the field. On 4th and 8, they're going for it. Back to throw it. That one is caught. Bolton has it. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks grow the lead coming out of halftime.
Every touchdown's got its own story, but for me, Kate, that one's all about courage. Courage of that receiver to run all the way across the field. Courage of the quarterback to know it's going to take a little extra time. That courage paid dividends for 6.
Point after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks make it a 10-point ball game. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He's throwing deep to the left side. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Kobe Bryant has it. Get the football back at their own 30 after that interception and return. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead. And
they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Back to 60. Back to 11. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Go.
Throwing now. Milrow escapes the pocket. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Milrow throwing on 3rd down. Porting down the field, and he's got it. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. That's a good find from the Alabama rookie, and that'll give him a new set of downs.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside. Look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
Here we go. Here it goes.
First down throw here from Milrow. Out wide, it's Smith-Njigba. And he's brought down at the line.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
Caught on the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete, brings up 3rd down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
He's got Smith-Njigba for the catch. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Jackson Smith-Njigba with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So sensational work by the skill man there. But anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks take a 3-possession lead. Here's Myers handle the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Yellow. I don't need to.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Seahawks get the football back inside the 45-yard line after the interception.
Stingy.
First and 10 from the 43. We'll go play action here. It's Milrow. Buys time, rolling right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Okay, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
60 Maverick.
Milrow throwing again now on 2nd down. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. They get 27 on the play. And that gives the Seahawks the first. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. The Seahawks have the football, up a couple of scores to start the 4th quarter. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Milrow hangs on to it. Offense wins zone read, but what a read by the defense. They blow it up for a loss of 4.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Ready?
Shotgun now for Milrow. He's got it at the 6. And talk about a good game when they needed it. That's 13 on 2nd down. Now only a yard to go here on 3rd. Walker off his own read. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Find me an offense that won't take that type of result every snap. Good execution, quality gain, and it moved the sticks.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Running for it, it's Walker. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be 2nd down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
He finds him right side. That's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks put up even more points in a win. That is his 6th passing score of the game. A lot of quarterbacks could go several weeks without throwing that many touchdowns. And now, keep in mind, he's only one off the NFL record of 7 in a single game. Myers gets the point after to go. And the Seahawks make it a 24-point ball game.
Jason Myers to kick off.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Hey, Sunday, yellow.
Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, you get more interceptions.
Fine connected with Xavier Worthy there. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Hey, Ripley,
3rd down, it's Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Chiefs trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Oof, best of luck here, guys. It's 4th and pretty far.
15.
Desperation time here. The call won't work out. That's incomplete.